the well-respected French physician who's done a lot of this work, 1,000 series of patients, 1,000 patients in a row he's treated, and he's not published yet. He's going to be published over the next 2 weeks, but he's got 7 people who have died. They were all older and had other comorbidities. 20 people have gone to the ICU of that trial. Now, it's not a randomized trial, but that's not anecdotal. The data from China we discussed last week, we did for the first time on Fox and Friends, also pretty evident that it's a randomized trial. That is the opposite, if I have to create an opposite to anecdote. So when those words get thrown around, and I saw it even this morning in some of the papers, it's just an error on the part of journalists. Doctors know that difference, and they say, you know what, I've got nothing else. I'm going into a battle. I'm going to march with the army with me. And I've got randomized data and large case studies that support it's the best I got. And I'm estimating this, but Dr. Rold, who was born in Africa, thinks there have been 1 billion prescriptions written for these products. And he's stunned that there's so much concern about side effects. Yes, you have to screen for side effects. A doctor has to be involved. But all the panic about how dangerous they suddenly became is surprising him.
Yeah, it is. Dr. Fauci, when I asked him, thought this study from China was too small to matter. But we'll move on. He doesn't seem high on this drug at all. I'm not really sure why, but he's the pro. Meanwhile, some good news.
Brian,
go ahead,
he's a pro, and I respect him a lot. But a small study that shows statistical significance is a really important observation. If it takes me 30,000 patients to show a difference, is that better than showing a difference in 62 patients? If a small trial demonstrates statistically significant differences, you should respect it and at least pay attention to it.
Right. Dr. Oz, I agree. He couldn't have been more dismissive of my question on Friday, but, he's the guy. Meanwhile, Governor Cuomo and President Trump agree on one thing.